So what was your mindset in that though? So going as a preferred walk-on, I'm pretty sure. So thinking of a span between your 4 years at FAMU, when you first got there as preferred walk-on, I'm pretty sure your motivation was all-time high, and I'm pretty sure between those 4 years, that wasn't so the case. I know it's times you probably wanted to give up or whatever that was. So talk that through. So what was the difference from from the beginning being this preferred walk-on, this kid coming from Ocala, Florida, thinking, my mindset is, you have a growth mindset at that point, I'm pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure between that time, it was a moment or something that got you down. So talk more about that and talk how you got through that.
Basically, so when I first got there, it definitely hurt me because I remember telling my parents to have to take out a loan for school. I told them, like, man, I feel like I'm too good for this. Like, why do I need to take out a loan, to play football when I played so good these past 4 years in high school. So to get to college and to see guys with scholarships and knowing that too should be me, but I wasn't that person. I still knew that it was something that I had to prove. Like the God-given talent that I had, the parents that we have, everybody standing in your ear, keeping you positive, knowing that I had you, Ja, I had family members looking up to me, going out to school. That was something big. Going out to school to play sports, that was something big, and to see the smiles on my family's face, that was something that my mom said, you all spoke on coming to the games to see me play. So that was something big. Like whenever the family did come, that I had to play, and I felt like I had to play even better than I would normally play. But just to have the family there, it was something big for me. So that mindset again, it was just, I knew I had people depending on me or wanting to see me do good things on the field. So that mindset just had me, it helped my work ethic, it helped me continue, it boosts my mental on don't not to give up, make sure you show up to all the practices, make sure you show up to all the workouts, and eventually got myself on the field.
And even with myself, like when I went off to school, and I went way to Philly, so this was a different change for everything from small Ocala to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So this was a big difference for me. So when I went up there, I remember just, wanting to take over the world, you know what I mean? You're going to a place and you're transitioning to the city also as a college, like it's a different world, you know what I mean? You're on your own, 18, and I'm first time away from home, and I'm so far away, and now I'm on my own, so I had to adapt to certain situations. And even with my mindset going to Temple is like, I'm about to play, like, I'm not coming here to sit on the bench. But even through my years at Temple, like I did not play as much as I thought I should, or you know what I mean? So a lot that gets you down, you know what I mean? A lot of people might not know like what you go through during those periods, you know what I mean? Like if it's depression, it took me to stop playing football to know that I was depressed in that time, you know what I mean? Because football is a place where you have to bring your masculine, you have to be the tough guy every day, you have to, you know what I mean? You can't really show no weaknesses. So in that time with me playing sports, I wasn't really aware of really what was going on until I was done looking back on my life. It's like, man, that's what I was feeling, and being in those situations and not really being able, well, not wanting to, because I had people I could talk to. You just want, you're that way. You're like, I just deal with it myself. There's a lot of things that I dealt with by myself that I probably could have communicated with anybody else. And this goes, and we all can relate this stuff back to mindset as well. But we're just talking through our situation. So. Being up there, it was just tough. You know what I mean? It's tough, but each day, like Eddie said, each day I was still coming prepared, and I was ready to handle my business, because that's what I had signed up for. And it's a lot of things, even because I know a lot of people want to go play collegiate sports. Man, you got to have mental toughness. That's the biggest thing you have to have is mental toughness. And it's crazy because my coaches used to preach mental toughness all the time. And in my mind, I'm like, man, they're trying to trick us into believing that lifting all these weights or doing all this work, pushing these sleds in this snow is gonna 5 o'clock in the morning is gonna make our mind stronger. Like it's gonna make, but in all reality, like it's mindset, is right. Because those days and those mornings, late mornings, early mornings, and all that, it got me to where I'm at now. I still wake up in the morning and work out. Like they trained me to Mamba mentality, like Kobe, like Jordan. Like it's just a killer instinct that they instill in you, and it is in me today. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things that you're gonna go through. When you're going through them, you're not going to know what it is. You know what I mean? That's this life. Life is very challenging. It comes with its ups and downs. You just got to be prepared to overcome anything and everything. And it all starts with your mindset again. You know what I mean? You don't know. And a lot of people, they have fear. You're fearful of a lot of things. And you really can't go through life, being fearful. You got to take, even with our company, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things people looking at us as like, man, what are they doing? Or maybe they may not do this. But one thing is for sure, we will never stop. Like we won't. Like we're close in each other. We push each other and we won't stop. It's like it's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? If we're putting so much energy into the energy we already don't put into this, and we're just gonna keep it coming. So it's nothing. We know that this is gonna come with this. It's something that's gonna come. It's a challenge that's gonna come with what we're doing. That's maybe knock us off our pedestal, whatever that is. But we're ready to come. Like whatever it is, we're gonna adapt. Adversity is coming. Adversity comes with everything. But what I know between me and him, that I know that we will get through that. Whatever it is, like we're ready for it. Like, you know what I mean? Or when it comes, we're gonna deal with it. We're not gonna sit around and mope about it or blame somebody else. This is our company. We're the co-founders. We're the founders of this company. So anything that comes through with Kut Different or content that's being put out or anything that maybe bad that comes about, I don't want any, like, I'm not wishing bad, like I hope nothing, but I know it's coming. Anything what you do, it has its ups and downs, like I said, but it's just a killer's mentality that you have to have. Like, what am I going to do about it? All I can do is fix it, whatever that is, to fix it. And you just have to go through life with that. Be fearful, you know what I mean? Be able to attack every day, you know what I mean? Be fearless. And I said fearful, I'm sorry. Be fearless with everything that you do. So get that. What are, so 3 things, I guess, that you could say when it comes to like principles that, key principles that were able to get you through your journey and get you to where you are right now. Like 3 when it comes to what I'm saying, like being fearful, being fearless, right, or being whatever that is. Just give me 3 things that you think that's important. That was important for you. That got you. It's that you think you're very accountable, whatever that is. So, well, to go to the three that I'm gonna put out, definitely. First and foremost is God. I always got to keep him, first in everything that you do. So making sure you pray and ask him, God, for strength. But being able to, be courageous, have tenacious, and just being able to, being able to get over adversity. Those things, I mean, that's just the things that you're gonna, again, like Jamie said, those are the things that you're gonna deal with on a day-to-day basis. But how will you, as a person, human being, deal with that, internally? And again, that starts with your mindset. Right. If you can't wrap your mind to get over any circumstances, the good or the bad, if you can't wrap your mind around that to continue to press forward, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be your biggest enemy. You're gonna fail because of the things that you're telling yourself. And it's time, even with that, when you say you're your biggest enemy, a lot of people let outside people or outside things define what success is to them. You know what I mean? When it's social media is a big thing right now. Social media drives the world. You know what I mean? If they said it on social media, it happened. You know what I mean? And so the perception that people try to put off, they try to keep up with people that may not be doing as good as they put it out there as they are. And with the youth or with just people in general, we're running a race trying to keep up with people that may be giving off a fake perception, you know what I mean? And my thing, I always call social media fake reality. It's like people are trying to look their best. They're not gonna put images or things out there of them at their worst. So, everything is people putting their best. It's like a highlight film. If I'm watching a highlight film of you, obviously it's good, it's a highlight, you know what I mean? Who has I've never seen a bad highlight tape. Like, that just doesn't make sense. That's exactly what social media is. People are putting the highlights of their life. If it was people going on there putting social media turned and everybody putting their worst thing, the bad things that happened to them and everything they had to go through, I think it'll give more perspective of, we're all humans and we all, we're going through life, and we're trying to get to, and even in that, let me change. We're success. Let's talk about success. So. Success, my success doesn't have to be your success.
Right.
How you see success is in your own eyes. You know what I mean? So what is success to you, Eden? Like in your eyes and what you're doing, what do you see success as?
Like being able to wake up every day. I guess if you're looking at it for a job, being able to wake up every day and go to a job or organization, enjoying that, like not as if it's a failure, or not as if you have no other choice. That's something that you wanted to do. So in the job sense, success is being able to wake up and go to this job every day, enjoying it, finding peace in it. Even when things get bad, you still look at it in the sense of something good. Your mindset will tell you that that's where you need to be. Like you'll overcome those problems within themselves. Just for my family, just been waking up. Being able to wake up to my family every day is definitely a success. I mean, there's a lot of things that's happening through life. Again, back to COVID-19, a lot of people are losing their lives due to this pandemic. But again, just to be able to wake up, on this side, that's a level of success as well.
Yeah. And it's little things like that too. We have to find small wins. Everyone always has the big goal. You know what I mean? Whatever your end goal. You know what I mean? I want to be a millionaire, whatever. Okay. So if you want to be a millionaire, that's what I mean. That's all cool. But what are we gonna do to get there? So let's find small wins in that. If that's opening up a business, if that's being able to pray every night before I go to sleep. If that's doing one thing every day, doing something different every day, or doing something to put energy or learn about whatever I'm trying to be a millionaire in. We have to find small wins in the things that we do. And one thing about, we have to be courageous enough to accept success and define success, and for our own world. You know what I mean? So what is success to me? Just how Eddie Gabe was able to sit there and define what success is to him. Everybody, we have to be able to do that. You have to be able, for you, what is success? Not from his eyes. So what Eddie just said, that's not success to me. We're all on our own, on our different journeys. So we just have to find what success is to us, and then we can all go around and it's gonna help. That all goes back to your mindset.
All right, wait, hold on. Before we go to the next one, define your what is success to you, so they can see, again, that everybody has their individual idea of what success is. So what is your? Okay,
so that success is me. I really find gratitude in waking up every morning. Like when I wake up in the morning, I really thank you, God. And this is something I genuinely do. You know what I mean? So for me, waking up in the morning, that's a success. You know what I mean? If I'm able to go out and work out, because I use working out as like a therapy to me. You know what I mean? Getting a good workout, that's a success. Now my day is going good, because if my workout is not good, it kind of put me in like a bad little mood, that I don't want to be in. So those are two successes, like before 10 in the morning, that I'm finding small success like that. Then I really try to look into getting information from a book, or from I do a lot of YouTube and I watch a lot of interviews. You know what I mean? So if I'm able to get up and find a good interview, that's success. Right. So all little things like that, that's just on the ground. That's just a little. You know what I mean? And bigger than that is just being able to run Kut Different right now. You know what I mean? Anything that we do, the little events that we've been putting out, that's a success to me. I look at those things, and if those are running to the best of his ability, that for me, that's what I look at success.
And again, all of this goes back to the mindset. Jamie has a mindset. I have a mindset. We all have individual mentalities. So we all can create these mindsets for ourselves. We do not have to follow somebody else's thing. We do not have to follow somebody else's path to success. We can all create it on our own.
Okay. So look at this. So I got something wrote down that says, where your focus goes, your energy flows. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. So think about that. So where your focus goes, your energy flows. So if I'm focusing on positive things every day, and now we're getting into positive and negativity. And it's crazy how much more impact negativity has than positivity. You know what I mean? So granted, social media. If there's a post of someone saying, I just got a better credit score, or whatever that is, you may get some people like it, but let's get a post of a fight. You know what I mean? They're gonna be shared and shared. You know what I mean? And even in what we're doing, like we don't ask people to run to us and follow, but you have people that, when they see us, they'll say stuff in quiet, they'll be like, man, y'all doing a good job, in which we really appreciate everyone that's supporting us.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for supporting us. And we hope more people, this video gets out to more people, but you have other people. And I was telling Eddie one day, cause we were really assessing, our Facebook page, follow us on Facebook, at Kut Different. We were assessing the situation. We were like, man, we know people are seeing our page. So why aren't these people following our page? You know what I mean? So and I was telling Eddie, a lot of people in the things we do in this world, it's not off of it's no malintentions on what you're doing. You may see our page and in your head, you may be like, man, that's cool. These guys are doing something cool, but you won't like it. And I don't understand, so what's the difference between, but if it was a fight, or if it was whatever that is, someone would like, share, retweet, send it to other people. So what do you think is the difference, or why do you think negativity outweighs positivity?
I guess because it's so easy to fall into.
Yeah.
The simple way I can put it is it's just so easy to fall into it.
Mm-hmm.
That negative mindset, that negative, instead of saying that I can, if you have a sit down with your boss and he tells you that if you do not change your work habits, your work ethic, or your work behavior, you have to find another job. So either you can change that, or you can continue to do what you're doing, and we'll have to get rid of you. That negative mindset was just gonna say, you know what, forget this. This man already about to fire me anyway. So you don't even try to strive to do better. You just you take it as it is what it is. So that negative is more easier for you just to say, you know what, I'm not gonna show my boss that I'm capable of doing the job and do better. Yeah. So I just believe it's just so simple. It's so easy for people to fall into that negative funk, or just fall into negative energy coming off of Facebook or social media, to the point where, why do anything else? Why not, why would somebody put all that energy into creating something positive for everybody else to see the good in what you're doing, in hopes that, they follow the positiveness that you're trying to put out?
Yeah. And one thing I was thinking about is a group called Black Men Smiles that I dealt with in my past. They had a little section called affirmations, and this has to do with negative and positivity. We have to be able to put positive energy out here in the world, even where I challenge people, to affirm people. It's okay to tell someone man, or show love to people. Go on someone's page and say, man, you look sharp today, you look good today. You know what I mean? Whatever that is, be able to spread love and positivity, and not put so much energy into the negative things. And that's what's going on, even especially in this time right now. We need as much positive energy as we have. And again, that's just the difference between the positive and the negatives. We could go on and on about that, but we're gonna transition on. I got some more questions for Eddie. So Eddie, and we're getting back to the mindset. So, and we're gonna let me ask you this. So many researchers claim that simply changing one's belief about yourself and your ability to learn can have an impact on all areas of life, both academic and personal. So I'm gonna read it again for you. Many researchers claim that simply changing one's belief about yourself, your ability to learn, can have an impact on all areas of life, both academic and personal. Do you agree or disagree with that?
I definitely agree. And I mean, again, just from a belief, I mean, that's having faith. I mean, I believe in God. You believe in God.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's a lot of people that everybody should believe in God, but that belief of believing in yourself that you can obtain any goal, any and every goal that you set before you. I feel that does change your abilities within academics, or education, whatever the case, personal, whatever it is. Your belief system and your beliefs can help you attain those goals.
And even with so a small example I have for the belief thing, if you have someone who writes books, or if you wrote a book before, it's easy to tell somebody. So say if I only wrote one book, it's easy to tell somebody, I wrote a book, or would I say, if I say I wrote a book, that's one thing. But if I tell someone I'm an author, that's a different thing. You know what I mean? If you're saying you wrote a book, that means that's something you just did one time. But if I'm telling you I'm an author, you could be looking for more stuff coming from me. So that's just another thing with the mindset and how your belief of yourself can change, the outcome of the work you do or the things, that you put out. So, and one thing I want to get off. So one of the biggest gifts we have as humans is our awareness. Because awareness gives you the choice gives you choice and a choice of freedom. So if you're aware, even in yourself, you have to know your own weaknesses and your own strengths, because that's going to make you a total better person. If you know what you may need more help on, or what you can provide other people help on. Even in this sense right here, we're giving out information. So we want you to be able to view this and tell us where you think we should improve. We want all the comments. If it's negative, hey, put negative comments on there too. We accept that as well. Because all we're going to do is take that feedback and we're going to learn from it. We're not going to take anything personal. Like I said, this is our first video. We came on here because we just wanted to give you information, and we don't know what this is. So it may seem choppy. It may not be to a point, but I guarantee you, if you come back to episode 5, I bet it'll be way more better than this. So that's just all. It's about perspective. It's about our mindset. We know we're going to grow from this, and we just put this. We wanted to do this to come out and just put this information out here because it's important. It's a mindset, you know what I mean? And the mindset that we have, we're giving this information to you, and hopefully you're gonna give us feedback, and we're gonna watch this video. We're gonna grow from this. You know, our next video will be better. And each video we do, we're just gonna keep reaching higher and higher heights. So again, we don't know what this is. It's a video about mindset. We hope you enjoyed it. So one thing I do want to do before we end, I want Eddie, if you have, just give when it comes to mindset. Just give your going away march you want to tell people about, like the youth, about mindset and the importance of mindset. Just give them something to go home with, or something to think about. Just give them some gems. Drop some gems right now. Like we say, Kut Different. We're all about giving game, guidance, attention, motivation, and education. We'll never lead you in the path of wrong. We're positive, putting positive role models out here for the youth. And so yeah, just drop some gems. And I also have something, but I'll look that up as you're talking. One big one. I mean, and it's simple. It's big and simple. If you believe you can do it, then do it. There should be, nobody, no outside forces, no family member, no friend should be able to tell you that you can't obtain any goal that you want to obtain. I promise you. Just as simple as, again, back to creating a LLC for the younger people, the younger kids that say, that you want to be. We had one of the guys at the school said they wanted to be a barber. Mm-hmm. Son, just don't be a barber, own a barber shop. Yeah. So, those are just the type of things that you got to tell yourself. Speak that into existence. If you believe you can do it, then do it. Okay. So I have 10 ways to become mentally stronger. This is by Brent Daniels, an entrepreneur that I follow on social media. Number 1, 15 minutes a day to self-reflect. Number 2, do at least one thing that challenges you every day. 3, give up bad habits. 4, positive self-talk. So talk to yourself in a positive way. 5, set goals. 6, identify your strengths and your weaknesses. 7, journal daily. 8, write 10 ideas every day. 9, take care of your physical health. And 10, create a healthy behavior. So those are just some practical things we want to leave you with. So you have that, to go away with. And one thing I also want to say, and Kut Different, it's just about being different, being yourself. Life is like Tetris. As soon as you fit in, you disappear. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. You always want to be different. You want to stand out and be on your own. So again, you know what I mean? I want to leave on this final thing. Think about this. What if you found happiness in the grind and not the result? So think about that. What if you found happiness in the grind and not the result? So think about that. I'm gonna let that sit on y'all. Again, my name is Jamie.
My name is Eddie.
And we're the co-founders of Kut Different. And please just give us feedback, like, share, comment, give us feedback. We'll be coming back with more and more videos. We've been going for some time now. Like I said, we don't know what this is, but we appreciate everyone that shows love and support for us. And
any questions,
anything you have, just let us know. With this company, we want you to grow with us and watch us, be able to watch our journey. We're your family. You're watching this and you're supporting us, your family, and we want you to grow with us. So we just jumped out front, and we wanted to be the ones that lead, be leaders in this aspect, you know what I mean? So come join us, have any questions, everyone, any support, anything you want to affirm us, tell us, we'll affirm you back, you know what I mean? Just be able to spread love and positivity. So, that's it. And again, this video is about mindset. So thank you so much.